And ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy, the Problem Child. I just here doing my review on bragging rights. Uh, you want to talk about Bound for Snoring was a bad pay-per-view? Wow. The beginning, let's get started. Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler, a great way to start the pay-per-view. I thought the match was good. I thought it was very entertaining. I thought it was very exciting to watch. Yeah, no, it was a great match. I think it was the match of the night, um, in my opinion. Then you had, and if I'm not going in order, please forgive me, guys. Then you had the Divas match, and that was watchable, I guess. You had Ted DiBiase versus, what was that? Ted DiBiase versus Goldust. Um, Solid match, I guess. I don't know. But also, I just thought, okay. So the GM texts when Dashing Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre makes a promo in the ring and says that you're gonna have a team. So the team that they go to is Wade Barrett comes out and he said, you know what, Nexus, you're gonna here's the thing, Nexus, you need to this is who you're gonna verse. David Otunga and his half, who Garrett told him he better bring the titles back. And John Cena comes out. John Cena, him get into the mix thing, blah blah blah. So we get it. John Cena wants to tell Nexus from the inside out. Okay, we get it. Can it hurry up and happen? Like seriously, I'm getting sick of this now. So of course John Cena wins the title. He FUs. I'm gonna call it the FU. I don't care what it says. He FUs David Otunga and grabs the titles and walk out with the titles. Then we get to the Raw vs. SmackDown match, which actually was a pretty okay match, pretty entertaining. I enjoyed this match, but I just thought, yeah, what the hell? It was okay. It was okay. The ending was good. It was an exciting match. SmackDown brings home the trophy, like I kind of predicted anyway. Before that match, though, it was the Undertaker versus Kane match, and honestly, oh, was it after that? Yeah, I think it was before that. Yeah, it was before that, the over SmackDown match. But basically, to me, in this match, it was just more like, I don't know. It was just more like, what the hell? Like, are we really putting up with this shit? You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand it. Uh, it was just like watching two old guys fight over because somebody took the last pudding at the old folks' home or something like that. This match was terrible. But at the end of the match was exciting. I have to say. The end of the match was pretty good. I mean, the Nexus came out there and buried him. Now, in my thing, I'm saying that Nexus is saying out with the old Undertaker, in with the new. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting at. In Undertaker, you're too old for wrestling. Get the fuck out, and it's time for the new generation. It's time for athletics to come in, because that's all wrestling is becoming now. It needs to become more of a sport. We're sick of the gimmicks. But anyway, that's another video in itself. Okay, we got Wade Barrett versus Randy Orton, and I guess this match was, I don't know what to say. Nexus go ahead, they jump in, they interfere in the match. John Cena throws him out, and he says to Wade Barrett that, I'm just skipping these points. He tells Wade Barrett, if the referee comes to and the referee sees them, you're disqualified and you lose. So What happened is John Cena, instead of helping out Randy Orton, instead of helping out Wade Barrett at the end of the match, he goes ahead and he FUs Wade Barrett. So that way Wade Barrett still wins, but he don't win the title, and it's kind of beating around the bush. But you know what? This pay-per-view proved to me that wrestling is garbage. Why do we watch this shit? Why are we continuing to watch this? You know what? Wrestling is the thing of the 80s and the 90s, and to tell you the truth, we probably shouldn't be watching this anymore. You know, we already know it's predetermined, even though we already knew that. We